Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
We've discovered prehistoric creatures astonishingly intact, with their fur, skin, and even whiskers preserved. These aren't just old bones, they're complete snapshots from the Ice Age. Here are 9 prehistoric animals found frozen in ice. Number 9. Prehistoric horse. No one expected to find blood in a creature dead for over 42,000 years. Yet in Siberia's Bidaka crater, scientists discovered a remarkably preserved foal, complete with organs, skin, hair, and even liquid blood. This wasn't a fossil. It was a time capsule. The foal belonged to Equus lanensis, the extinct Lena horse of the late Pleistocene. Just 2 weeks old when it died, it likely fell into mud and froze instantly, halting decomposition. Even its nostril hairs remained intact, and its golden brown coat still gleamed. Scientists extracted the oldest known liquid blood from a prehistoric animal, an unprecedented find. The crater is expanding as permafrost melts, exposing ancient secrets. Locals call it the gateway to the underworld, where entire animals are revealed frozen in time. Unlike modern horses, the Lena horse was compact, with thicker bones and a heavy coat. It split from today's horse ancestors around 115,000 years ago. Now, with preserved tissue in hand, cloning is no longer science fiction. It's a real possibility. Number 8. A Therican bear. In 2020, reindeer herders on Bolshoi-Liakovsky Island made a remarkable discovery, a perfectly preserved bear emerging from the permafrost. Initially thought to be a cave bear, the animal was later identified as a brown bear dating back to the Bronze Age, about 3,460 years ago. Named the Therican bear after the nearby Bolshoi-Atherin River, this young female was around 2 to 3 years old, standing roughly 5 feet tall and weighing about 170 pounds. Trauma on her spine suggests she may have died from an injury, possibly a fall or predator attack. What amazed scientists was the extraordinary preservation. Intact nose, complete teeth, soft organs, and even part of her brain survived. Inside her stomach, feathers and plant remains revealed her diet as an opportunistic feeder, similar to modern brown bears. Genetic tests linked her closely to today's bears in northeastern Russia. Her remains, studied at the Yakutsk Mammoth Museum, offer vital insights into animal adaptation over millennia, helping us understand past environments and predict future changes. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now. Number 7. Woolly rhino. Finding a frozen mammoth is rare, but a baby woolly rhinoceros with its fur intact was unheard of until Sasha's discovery in 2014. Hunters near Russia's Semyulak River in Yakutia uncovered her perfectly preserved body, buried in permafrost for about 34,000 years. Sasha was roughly 7 months old when she died, already nearly 5 feet long and over 2 feet tall at the shoulder. This rapid growth shows woolly rhinos had to mature quickly to survive predators and harsh winters. Scientists were amazed by the detail. Her strawberry blonde fur, skin, hooves, and even tiny ear folds were intact. Her lungs, stomach, and tissue samples allowed DNA analysis. Small horns had started forming on her snout, used by adults to clear snow and defend themselves. The cause of Sasha's death is unknown, possibly drowning, but permafrost preserved her in near-perfect condition. Now housed at Yakutsk's Academy of Sciences, Sasha's discovery revolutionized understanding of woolly rhinos and their Ice Age world. Number 6. Saber-toothed tiger cub. In 2020, deep in Siberia's Bajirika River region, tusk hunters stumbled upon something astonishing, a perfectly preserved saber-toothed cub frozen in the permafrost. Tiny claws curled, fur still intact, and a face frozen in time. This wasn't just a fossil. It was a juvenile Homotherium latidens, the scimitar-toothed cat, sleeker and faster than the iconic Smilodon. Built for endurance, not brute ambushes, it had serrated canines and muscular limbs suited to the chase. CT scans showed an intact skeleton, from ear bones to paw pads. Its thick fur, large snow-adapted paws, and powerful forelimbs hinted at a predator made for cold terrain. Radiocarbon dating placed its death between 35,000 and 37,000 years ago during the late Pleistocene. Yet no mother or den was found, just the lone cub. Did it freeze in a storm, fall into a crevice, or was it caught in some prehistoric catastrophe? But thanks to nature's deep freeze, we now have a face-to-face encounter with an ancient predator, one so well-preserved, it feels like looking through a window into a vanished Ice Age world. Number 5. Wolf Pup. In 2016, gold miners near Dawson City in Yukon uncovered something far more valuable than treasure: the perfectly preserved mummified remains of a baby wolf. Named Jour, meaning wolf, in the local Han language, she was about 7 weeks old when she died. Radiocarbon dating revealed she lived 57,000 years ago, making her the most complete Ice Age wolf ever found. Jour was found curled up as if sleeping, with her fur, skin, tiny teeth, and whiskers intact. Scientists believe she died suddenly, possibly when her den collapsed, and was rapidly buried in cold permafrost, preserving her soft fur, muscles, and even internal organs. Analysis of her teeth and hair surprised researchers. Unlike other Ice Age wolves that hunted large prey, Jour's diet included a lot of salmon. Her DNA showed she belonged to an extinct wolf population that roamed the ancient landmass called Beringia, connecting Russia, Alaska, and Canada. Today, Jour is displayed at the Yukon Beringia Interpretive Center. Number 4. Baby Woolly Mammoth. Snow was falling when reindeer herder Yuri Kuti spotted something unusual near Russia's Yamal Peninsula. At first, it looked like a frost-covered log, but it was actually skin. The log was a baby woolly mammoth calf, later named Lyuba after Yuri's wife. Lyuba had been trapped in permafrost for around 42,000 years. She was just 30 to 35 days old when she died. Scientists were amazed. Her eyes, eyelashes, and even traces of her mother's milk inside her mouth remained intact. Lyuba was about 130 centimeters long and 85 centimeters tall, roughly the size of a large dog. Her skin was preserved by lactic acid bacteria, essentially pickling her from the inside. Mud found in her lungs suggests she suffocated after falling into a riverbank or sinkhole. Her body was quickly sealed by wet sediment, preserving her near perfectly. Now housed in the Shemenovsky Museum, Lyuba is one of the most studied Ice Age specimens and a key to understanding mammoths and potential de-extinction efforts. Lyuba changed everything. Number 3. Steppe Bison. In 1979, miners near Fairbanks, Alaska, struck something unexpected in the permafrost. Not rock or wood, but thick, blue flesh. Scientists discovered it was a mummified steppe bison, Bison priscus, preserved for nearly 36,000 years. Nicknamed Blue Babe, the name was a nod to the mythical blue ox of Paul Bunyan. His eerie blue hue came from vivianite, a rare mineral formed when iron in the decaying tissue reacted with phosphate-rich soil. But what amazed researchers most was his state of preservation. Skin, muscle, tendons, and even his tongue were intact. His stomach still held dry grass, nearly identical to what grows in Alaska today. Blue Babe had deep wounds from what scientists believe was an Ice Age lion attack. He likely died from blood loss and was quickly frozen, halting decomposition. Now displayed at the University of Alaska Museum, Blue Babe remains one of North America's best preserved Ice Age specimens. In a strange twist, researchers once cooked a small portion of his flesh into stew and ate it. Number 2. Cave Lion. In Siberia's frozen wilderness, 2 nearly flawless cave lion cubs emerged from the permafrost: 28,000-year-old Sparta and 43,000-year-old Boris. Both were found just 15 meters apart near the Semyoyak River, yet died millennia apart. Preserved in remarkable condition, their fur remained golden, whiskers intact, even soft paw pads survived. Sparta's internal organs were so well preserved that traces of her mother's milk may still remain. Initially believed to be siblings, dating proved otherwise. Boris predates Sparta by over 15,000 years. Both cubs were around 1 to 2 months old, with no wounds or trauma. It's believed they were suddenly buried, possibly by a landslide or collapsing ground, and frozen before decay could set in. These weren't ordinary cats. Eurasian cave lions were apex Ice Age predators, larger than today's lions, covered in thick fur and built for snowy hunts. CT scans and DNA analysis are unlocking secrets of how these lions lived, hunted, and died. And perhaps the most haunting part: Sparta's peaceful face, lips relaxed, eyes gently closed, as if she might wake at any moment, unaware 28,000 years have passed. Number 1. The ancient penguin colony. In 2016, researchers in Antarctica stumbled upon what appeared to be a recently abandoned penguin colony. But radiocarbon dating told a different story. The bones, feathers, eggshells, and nesting sites were over 5,000 years old. Melting ice, driven by a warming climate, had revealed a remarkably preserved snapshot of ancient Adelie penguin life. Layers of guano, perfectly sealed beneath the frost, allowed scientists to reconstruct historical food webs and ocean conditions, providing clues to what the Antarctic ecosystem once looked like. This wasn't just the remains of a single animal, it was an entire community frozen in time. Among the discoveries were mummified penguins, their feathers, skin, and even stomach contents still intact. Some had likely died during a sudden freeze, trapping them in environmental stasis. This extraordinary find not only offered a window into penguin behavior across millennia, it also highlighted how rapidly retreating ice continues to unearth biological time capsules, reshaping our understanding of the past and warning us about the future. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.